come on in. It's Leah, is it? Leia? Oh, we'll have a seat. Oh my goodness, I have to say, I get a lot of characters in here that I assume previously are mythical, and they turn out to be real, and you are one of those. So, shall I call you Princess or Your Highness or Leia? That'll be just fine, thank you. No, I'm not making fun of you. I didn't know who you were, and I just happened to put my hair into these pigtails, and it doesn't look anything like yours. Yours look fabulous, I must say, and they take a lot more time and care than mine do. To prepare, I am going to write in my book, if you don't mind, some notes about what you tell me. It is, isn't it? It's beautiful. Let me show you. It's, I think it's like a woven fabric on the cover. And isn't it wonderful? It's a wonderful texture. I love it too. And inside are pages that are, they're handmade paper, and so the edges are uneven. I've got a little private note in there, and I'm not going to be reading that to you. So, and anywho, that each page is especially prepared with handmade paper. So I'm going to write on that using my pen here. All right? That'll be all right? Sure. Okay then, so why don't you tell me a little bit about why you came in here, Leia, and I'll write some notes and I'll talk to you a little bit if that's all right. All right, great. Oh, R2D2? Oh, beep boop doo. Yes, I can't understand it either, and I don't know why Luke does. They have a special connection, and not everybody can understand that techno talk, I like to call it. So I would be in the same boat as you there, Leia. But we can certainly talk about some communication alternatives. What are some of your other issues? Well, no, I've never traveled in any kind of a space vehicle, but I can imagine that is stressful and challenging. And the dark side, absolutely. Shooting those flares at you and trying to throw you off course. I have something here that might be useful for that. I just got these at the eye doctor, but they're just these little silly shades, and I'll show you how they work, and perhaps you can wear those when you're flying and to protect your eyes and still be able to see if the dark side folks are throwing things at you, some flares and such. You just pull it right out of the bag like so, and you slip them right inside any of your glasses. And I can see you just fine, but you can't see my eyes, so it also kind of helps you keep that poker face if you're in with one of those dark characters. And if they're flashing lights at you, you're going to be just fine because it's really quite dark. So these, yes, just the eye doctor, just a regular eye doctor. And I just saved mine in these little baggies like so. So that's something that's already going to be helpful to you, isn't it? I agree. I have some of these here, yeah. If you would like some, these are not your everyday candies. These are special, I think they're Scandinavian candies, but they are made with herbs. So they're all different herbal flavors, so they're very unique. And you'll notice I'll hold one up for you. The colors and shapes are really beautiful, kind of a pretty little flower there. and you can see that one. And they're hard candies. I'll show you. I'll tap a couple of those together for you. You see? And they have a lovely shape and texture and flavor. So if you would like one, you help yourself and I'll have one as well. What do you think? Well, mine is kind of a licoricey flavor. Maybe it's more of an anise, I don't know, but I like it. Do you like yours? Wonderful. All right, so stress, the dark side, communication with R2-D2. What else? Oh, yes. Well, I think that Hans has a special... Han? Oh, Han. I thought it was Hans Holo. Han and Chewie have a special relationship, and I understand that you can't understand Chewie all the time either. I don't know if he is animal. I know he's not vegetable or mineral, but I don't know if you would consider him human or... But yes, it doesn't matter. It's hard to understand these folks, and it seems like everybody around you is having relationships with these other kinds of folks, and you feel left out. Right. He is very good looking. I will agree with you there. But at least he's off with Chewie and not running off with some other ladies in the universe, so to speak. But I can appreciate that you feel a little bit left out and like he spends maybe a little too much Chewie time. Well, right. I know. Well, I think sometimes we just have to be patient and understand, but also we have to set up boundaries and say, Han, I love you, Han, but I'm feeling a little bit like the time that we spend together is very minimal compared to the time you're spending with Chewie. Just see what he says and have that. I'm sure you have. See if you can find some alternatives. Come up with them with him. Say, can we come up with some alternatives to finding solutions together so that I can have some time with you? All right. I'm going to think on that a little more for our next session and see if I can come up with some more suggestions. Perhaps you can as well. But for your relaxation, I have some ideas. I'm going to, I've got this is just wonderful, I think. And it's a holiday tree, but I didn't put it away after the holidays because I love it. And it's battery operated. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has a little fan inside that sends sparkly swirls up inside of it, and it changes color. So, almost like a lava lamp, you just turn it on and you keep it where... I'm going to hold it back so you can see it a little better. You just keep it nearby and you can watch it and you can see if it relaxes you just by mesmerizing you. I keep mine by my tub and I take a bath and I turn out all the lights and I turn on this holiday tree. And it relaxes me almost as if you're in a trance. I'll just hold that up for you for a minute. You can see it has a nice texture on the outside and some sparkles. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I love sparkles too, Leia. I think they are just fabulous, especially for tapping on and scratching and looking at them. So I'm going to just look at this for a minute if you want to too. Is that relaxing? relaxing at all for you? Aren't they fabulous? I love them too. Mine's very good. Tastes a lot like licorice. All right. So you could get yourself one of these. Well, I'm not familiar with the Galaxy stores, so I don't know if they carry them. And this was actually a gift, so I don't know where my gifter got it. There's nothing on the bottom. But you just look around for maybe an electric globe light tree or something. All right, so I'm going to hold that up close for you to see the sparkles, and then I'll put it away. Great. All right, Leia. You do? Oh, well, we will chat next time about some more details, but I'm sure that you can see that we've got some solutions. I've noticed you got a little bit of a tight jaw, and I'm going to teach you about how to use the cork. You just put it in your mouth and you talk like this, and it makes your tongue work harder and the mouth work harder, and it frees up your jaw. I use it myself. Yeah. That's just something I came up with. You don't have to do that. I just noticed your jaw was a little tight, probably from the tension. So you go ahead and go, and I thank you for stopping in. I'm very excited to meet some royalty. No, I won't tell. I'll tell hardly anyone because this is the cone of silence. No, all right, no, I won't tell anyone. It's very difficult, you understand, with royalty to keep it so silent, but I will. And I appreciate you coming in, and you stay with the force, the good force, and you just keep fighting that dark side, and we'll meet next time, and we'll find some solutions, all right? Okay. Thank you, Leia. Bye-bye. May the force be with you, too. Goodbye.